And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Texas Rangers and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next.
Your Chicago Cubs.
First pitch moments away. Pitching for the Cubs in this one, Ben Brown.
Well, he's not a rookie, but still very young in this game, learning his craft. I think the key is getting consistent reps and the opportunity to develop his stuff. Looking forward to watching him pitch in this one.
All right, ready to go here.
Leading
here is Marcus
for
Semien.
Texas, the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Off the plate, and now 3-1.
3-1.
Late on that fastball.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Here comes Corey Seager.
2-1.
In the dirt. He's in there.
He's safe.
Semien into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Here's a 2-1. Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Next is the designated hitter, Wyatt Langford. Man at second. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Man on second, 2 down. Cut on and lifted in the air. Touches down, that's a hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching, but you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here at Wrigley Field and on the hill, Kumar Rocker. What do you look for here?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Bottom of the first.
Leading
half up to him.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Just missed. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now a chance for Seiya Suzuki. Too high, and now it's 3-1.
3-1.
And a swing and a miss.
Count is full.
Got him looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Half. The runner at second with 1 away. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
1 out and a runner at second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
Will be Justin Turner.
Turner.
And a swing and a miss there.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. New inning getting started, and now it's Jake Burger to hit.
Jake Burger.
That one off the mark, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And misses inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Take your base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. The next pitch misses. 2-1.
2-1.
Pulls that one foul. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. Did not go. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So next to hit for Texas, Jonah Heim. And that misses.
That's a ball.
2-1. Here comes a pitch.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Corrals it. And there's 2 down. Here's Leody Taveras.
Batting 9, the center fielder, number 3, Leody Taveras.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. Here at Wrigley Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's the veteran shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one almost got him. Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Here's Nico Horner. Foul ball there. 1 out, base is empty. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next come to hit.
Crow Armstrong.
2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Back here at the friendly confines, digging in, Marcus Semien. The 1-1. Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And that's down and away. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. It doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Seager stands in now. Semien aboard here at first with nobody out. Semien runs. Ball outside. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second. That's off the inside corner. And now 3-1. That one in there across the letters.
Full count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Good job to fight that one off. So Sieg suffers the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Wyatt Langford. 2 outs, base is empty. Breaking ball misses down and away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, here's the rookie third baseman, Matt Shaw. That's to third. Oh, look at the stop. The throw. In time. Got him.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Here's a 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Number 8.
And now Ian Happ.
Lots of players perform better at home, and this batter is no exception. Might be the crowd or the familiar surroundings, but he's typically better in this environment.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. On to the fourth. Now the left fielder, Jock Peterson. That's off the
That's a
mark,
ball.
and it's 2-1.
Well, these Rangers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one finds its way through. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
That's back-to-back singles for them. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. Peterson on at first, nobody out. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And that one ripped to left, and foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Next up for Texas, Josh Smith. Ball to strike.
Ball.
This one popped up. Shaw. He's got it, and that is that. Ready to go,
Leading
bottom
up
4,
for the
and now the DH, Seiya Suzuki.
Seiya Suzuki.
No, that's
You
high.
know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
On to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
The right field.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
The first baseman,
Now
number
it's
3.
Justin Turner.
Justin Turner.
That's way
2-1.
outside. And a count 2-1. There's the strike at the knees.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And the Cubs go 1-2-3.
Now pitching for
Pitching
the
change
Chicago
here,
Cubs,
Justin Steele.
number
And we all
35.
know about his slider. It's just
Justin
filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Jonah
Leading
Heim
off for the
stepping in for the Rangers.
catcher, number 28, Jonah Heim.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Leody Taveras. Next pitch
No,
is
that's
outside. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Just
That missed.
missed.
That's a ball.
And a big swing and a miss.
You got a full count.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Marcus.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner takes off. Now fly ball to right center. Hauls it in for the out. And there are two down. Now it's Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 outs. High fly ball out to center field. Crow Armstrong. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
And a count 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. And it remains 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the dirt, and the count is filled up.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes, and he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11. Nico Horner will come up to hit.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
That one is absolutely belted. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. 1 out, runner at second. And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Hit.
Horner, the runner at second with 1 away. Up and in, and the count is even 2-2.
2-2.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Semien toss over to first. 2 out. So 2 down now, and here is Matt Shaw.
Shaw.
Two and one.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. 2 outs and a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Now it doesn't strikeouts for him in this one. All set for the top of the 6th. Now here's the Rangers DH, Wyatt Langford. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he's out. Trying for 2. Here is Jock Peterson. One down, base is empty. Up the middle, Swanson. And Peterson retired.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there.
Right
got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Sean Armstrong.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Well, one-run game. Carson Kelly getting ready to hit.
Kelly.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And now it's going to be Ian Happ. Swings and misses, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Swings through that one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Misses inside, and now it's 3-2.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Bird.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. In the air, left field. Peterson coming on, makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Eli Morgan.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 33, Eli Morgan.
And here is Jake Berger.
The first baseman, number 21, Jake Berger.
Here's a 1-1. In the air, right field. Tucker should have it. Stretches out and hauls it in. Here's the third baseman, Josh Smith.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
One down, base is empty. Misses off the plate, and it's 2-1. Left field. Happ hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers.
Jonah Heim.
Fly ball down the line. Happ moving under it, and that is that.
Now pitching for the
We're
Rangers.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom
Number
of the 7th.
58.
Person Garabito. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Here's Justin Turner.
Leading off for the Cubs, the first baseman, Justin Turner.
Fouled off down the right side. Looking to get the tying run on base.
2-2.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. And here comes Dansby Swanson.
The batter, number 7.
Holding on to a 1-run lead in the bottom of the 7th.
Swanson.
And a count 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat. So
got him looking. That's a strikeout.
The batter,
So here's
number
Horner
2.
down.
Second baseman, Mika Horner.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Out to short. Seager on the run, sends it over to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Leody Taveras.
Leody Taveras.
Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Now it's Marcus Semien.
The batter, number 2. Second baseman, Marcus.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one missed.
Ball. 2-1.
Next offering is fouled back. 1 down, base is empty. Inside. And now it's filled up, 3-2.
Full count.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one's carrying into the shrubbery and out of here. His 2nd of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0. Base is empty, 1 away. Here's Corey Seager. Swing and a miss.
2-2.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That's in, ball.
And now 2-1 after that missed inside. Just missed. Swing and a miss, 3-2 now.
Full count.
Stays alive. Two outs. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there in the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball
2 balls,
up right
1
there.
strike.
You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
Popped up right side corner. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at Wrigley Field, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. On the ground. And he'll be safe at first.
The third baseman, number 6.
So up now for Chicago, Matt Shaw. The tying run at the plate. Up the middle, over to Seager. And that is a rally killer. 2 gone in the 8th.
Up next for the Cubs.
Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. 2 down, nobody on. Not even close there. And it's 2-1. Makes the sliding stop to first. Nicely done for the out.
Now pitching for
Here
the
comes
Chicago
a new arm for the
Cubs,
Cubs, Julian Merriweather.
number 66. Julian Merriweather.
Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers.
Adolis Garcia.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And they'll do it again. Next pitch is outside. Battling here as he fouls it away. That misses the zone. Full count, 3-2. Got it. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
The first baseman,
Jake Burger stepping in for the Rangers. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Pitch misses. Ball 2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Kelly makes the grab for the 2nd out. 2 down, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Josh Smith. Hit in the air, left field, half. And that is that.
Now pitching for the
Back
Rangers.
now as they hand the ball to a fresh
Number
arm to start
41.
the bottom of the 9th, Hobie Milner.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Leading
And
up
now
for the
Ian
Cubs,
Happ.
the left fielder, Ian Happ.
The next offering misses. 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Garcia makes the grab. One down. So now the DH spot, Seiya Suzuki. That's a ball.
2-1.
Tried the sweeper. That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the
right
middle,
fielder,
even on
number
ground
30,
balls. So
Kyle.
nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's Kyle Tucker. And that one missing
That's a ball,
low.
that's a ball.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Tying run at the plate. Hit on the ground to the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
That's why you hug the lines on the
The
corners
first
late in the
baseman,
ball
number
game
3,
like this. Positioned
Justin.
perfectly.
So they're down to their
Turner.
final out. Justin Turner, the next Cub to hit. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw. Tag. Got him. And that's the ball game. Rocker with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.